We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started. Started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi.
And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Stepping up now, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
2-2.
The 2-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
The first baseman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Freddie Freeman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Freddie Freeman is the second out of the opening frame. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runner breaks for third. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you know.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Still 1-2. Now here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that misses for ball 4.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Gallo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Full count, 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
3-2 now. Full count still. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Estevan Florio. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to live.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now the pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Under it is Granderson, one away. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Hal Newhouser. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 3-1.
Helpful.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And Oswalt goes to the fastball here again as he gets ahead 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
This one skied out toward right. Gallo will reach out with one hand. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Digging in, Roy Oswalt. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded slowly to the left side. And that's the 2nd out. Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Riding in once again, Jimmy Rollins. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Florial makes the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's Oswalt back to work now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The right fielder,
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Aaron.
And Oswalt will start things out with the slider. Good for strike one.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Leading off to the Brewers, the first baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Freeman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
1-2 now. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Estevan Florial. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A ball and a strike now. Lifted the other way to left center. Granderson is under it. 1 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good live fastball by Oswalt at 94, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. popped up. Oswalt over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's big power.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Granderson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that misses 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Hal Newhouser. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Soft grounder left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. It is Curtis Granderson as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runners on the move for second. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Down and away, ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. At the plate, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Popped high in the air. Rollins is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Carlos Santana is going to get the call off the bench now, and that'll officially do it for Roy Oswalt. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a walk in his last trip. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The count now at 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in now, Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Tommy Kahnle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Striding into the box, Estevan Florial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder, Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Granderson's after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Into the box now, Hal Newhouser. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And the second run will score. It's now 9-2.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. There's one relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the... At the plate, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here comes the first pitch.
Castellanos.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. And a little self. So now it'll.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
From the stretch.
Aaron.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. And this one just misses off the corner. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. To 2-2 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Estevan Florio. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Fouled off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I love that pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there. So coming to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, number 14, Curtis Granderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Trey Turner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 7, Trey.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. Torres brings it in to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double. Andrew Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Andrew.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. To the plate now, Hal Newhouser. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ryan Sandberg. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted into center field. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in once again, Chris Granderson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Turner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Rollins. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. On he pops it up. Sandberg has a play, 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Milwaukee, good night. 10-2 the final in this game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Death Valley and New York. Striding in, D. Gordon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Devils.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
D. Gordon. First pitch, 4 o'clock.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Clemente corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. In now, Manny Machado. And it's fouled away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Craig Biggio. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he fouls this one off. Gordon leads off first with one away. Fouled off. And there he goes towards second. Another one sent foul. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-2, here it comes. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Throw over to first, and the runner back. On the move again from first. That's a strike, the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And it's fouled away. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Pitch out. Been doing. From the stretch, the 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Adalberto.
Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 0-2 once more. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Standing in, Jimmy Rollins.
Not shortstop. Jimmy.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Clemente. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Musial is going to have room out there as he puts. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone. A man at second with one down. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oral Hershiser.
Ball one.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he got him. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now batting, Craig Biggio. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box, Stan Musial. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And that's out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. First pitch coming. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And it's fouled away.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. All set for the start of the 4th. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oral Hershiser. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding in, Jimmy Rollins. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. So now to the plate, Roberto Clemente. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Right fielder, number 21.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Little dribbler down the line. Hershiser into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Gone! In now, Justin Turner.
Third baseman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches,
and the throw to first is there. The inning. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Manny Machado.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first. Strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Granderson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Craig Biggio. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
the last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Now that.
At the plate, Stan Musial. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And their runners at the corners now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Gonzalez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running again, but a good play by the first baseman to spear. And that brings up Javi Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. So here's Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming into pinch hit.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Freeman battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped straight up. Saberhagen with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Chopped toward the second baseman. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Roberto Clemente. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Now Granderson connects deep to right field. The Yankees are a team that have certainly had their struggles of late. And for more on that, let's send it down to Heidi Watney at field level.
Now batting, second base.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Anthony Santander is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So stepping in, Pedro Severino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Stanton is there to make the catch, and a great last half of the 7th here. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Higashioka. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper left side of the infield. Scooped up. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The bat, number 11.
In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias. There's prior history in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. This is lifted out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, D-roll, that looked like a...
Now that designated hitter, Renato.
Aroldis Chapman enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
The batter, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rio Ruiz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now for Baltimore. Hanser Alberto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Popped him up. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they get that elusive win, what they've been looking for, and that will put an end to this awful skid, and they'll try to forget about it as soon as possible.
Yeah, with that losing streak in the rearview mirror now, let's see if they can string some wins together and get everything back on track.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Torres is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
Leading off tonight for the
He's
Yankees,
ready. Here's the first
the
offering.
second baseman, Gleyber Torres. First pitch, 6:07.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck.
This guy has some pocket.
Into the box now, Torres. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
He hangs it, you bang it, kid.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Kenna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Into the box, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Gardner, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! Next up for the A's, Sean Murphy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Well, fire up the highlight reel. Torres just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
The Yanks find themselves hanging around the 500 mark as we head into May. For a report on their start, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, these guys entered the season carrying the expectations of being a front runner, but so far their results have been, well, less than spectacular. While it's still just April, these players have made it clear they expect more of themselves than what they've shown so far, and they're determined to get rolling sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat, lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Left field, Castellanos will reach out with one hand to make the catch. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
Stepping up.
Shortstop. Ready. Galvin.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now that catcher, Tucker.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of.
Leading off for the Yankees. The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Count now a ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Outside, 2-1. Stevenson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Galvis towards second. He's got it. On to first. Man alive. What a double play. Philip Rubin is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the... Joey Votto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So what do you take, if anything, from this one, guys?
Matty, this season is still just getting underway. A lot of these teams haven't really shown us who they are or who they're going to be. And the ones who have begun to do so haven't had enough time to separate all that much from the pack anyway.
Yeah, this was an exciting early season game and a definite boost for the winner, but I don't take too much from these games just yet. Like D-Rose said, teams identify themselves really from this point on.
In now for Cleveland, Greg Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home.
You